I thought the video was very interesting because it looked into different people's experiences when it comes to school in those developing countries. Um, I found it very interesting that for girls it's a little bit harder to do because they have to take care of the traditions of being a housekeeper and being a part of cooking, and so they don't get the opportunity to really be a part of the school. Um, and that boys don't really have any don't have to do any of that stuff, which I found very interesting. It makes it very difficult for girls to go to school. Um, I also thought it was interesting that for the boy that was from Brazil, um, how the struggle they have is if he dropped out of school, the most likely is that the drug cartel will come and recruit him in a way, and that his sister might go into prostitution because of if she drops out of school. My husband served his mission in Brazil, and I heard some of these stuff about the drug cartel pretty much controlling and buying people's trust. Um, and I really understood how bad the area is until I watched this video, um, and how difficult it would be to worry about your safety wherever you decide to go to school. Um, I thought it was cool to see the living conditions that each of these kids had to experience, and um, seeing the girl from I think it was India who had to take care of the farming and stuff, and because she had to take care of that, and because of the drought that had happened, she got behind in school, and because she got behind in school, she couldn't progress the same way as she would if she was um, didn't have to do that. Um, and then having her the night school be closed down and being taken to the day school, but because of her being behind, she got stuck in a class of younger kids who would make fun of her. And I thought that was interesting that sometimes um, it limited her in a way that because she was behind, um, she didn't want to continue because she felt ostracized in the system that she had been, the class that she had been put into, thinking that she wasn't intelligent enough to be in the higher class with everybody else. Um, I also liked how in Afghanistan, how girls' education is not viewed very in a good light, and how um, the girl was worried that her safety would also be in trouble if she went to school, and that struggle that it would have been to go to school and not know if the Taliban would be coming and bombing her school that day, or if she would be even come home from school because of the safety of being a girl and not being highly favored of being going to go to school in Afghanistan. Um, I thought it was the interesting perspectives from the teachers' views of each of these students. So they talked about each of the students and stuff, um, and how their different circumstances kind of hindered them or helped them. For the one girl who was from India who had 13 siblings, that actually harmed her because she had to have more of a say at home and would be able to um, take care of the homework and the schoolwork together. I think that the problem with women, at least girls in other countries, in developing countries, they have to support more of their family because that's what their culture or society has told them that they have to do is be take care of the family, and education comes second. So I think that that's interesting to see real kids having to deal with that. Um, really gives me appreciation for where I grew up and the way that I got my education and have the opportunity to be at this school and not have to worry about all those things that those their kids have to worry about.